So, hello everyone. We have another question to take off today, and it is valid palindrome. So, we would be given a string and we have to return true if it is a palindrome, and otherwise, we need to return false. Like, let's say, example. Oh, I'm really sorry. I don't know where it got pushed up, but okay. I have an example. Like, let's say, Naman. If I read it this way, forward, and if I read this way, backward, it still spells to be same. And that is what we call as palindrome. But here we have been conditioned. This is what is called palindrome. But now what we say that it should, the alphanumeric characters are there. Okay. Alphanumeric characters consist of letters and numbers. But if we do not have any alphanumeric character, but it's, let's say, some special characters, we need to just ignore them. Make sense? Like, let's say this one, if you see from here, this is question mark is the first one. And if you see from here, W is the first one. But this is still a palindrome as per question because we have to just ignore the special characters. Are you getting it? So if I have was question mark it dot like asterisk U. So what it becomes? If I have to check it, it becomes was it like you? And these we just ignore. Make sense? We have to consider only alphanumeric characters. And what is your alphanumeric characters? Your alphanumeric characters are nothing but your alphabets and your digits. So the first way is that, let's say we have been given, was it a car? Question mark. Okay. So the first way of solving this out is that you reverse the entire string, ignoring this, ignoring anything that is special character or that is outside of your alphanumeric range, and you reverse it, RACATISWA, right? And then if this is a non-numeric, no, if this is an alphanumeric, this is an alphanumeric, you keep matching them and going ahead. If anywhere there is an unmatch, the characters from both the strings do not match, you return false. And if you reach until the end of the string and everything is matching, you return a true, right? And now we'll see this with the two-pointer technique because in this, you have the space complexity of big O of n because you're using an entirely new string. And if I talk about time complexity, it is big O of n. But the concern is space complexity, right? So let's just see with the two-pointer technique what we're going to do. As usual, in two pointers, we declare left and right or any other named two variables that point to the first and the last of the given input string. So we have bool is palindrome string S that has been given as an input to us. Left that starts with 0. R that says string dot length minus 1. While your L is lesser than R. Now, why am I not putting L is lesser than equal to? Because see, N, A, M, A, N. This M, what is the issue with this M? This is same for both of them. So we don't have to put a check upon this, right? And if I had here, let's say even. So this would have got checked with this with this, and this with this. So while L is less than R. Now the thing is, if we have to ignore the alphanumeric characters, right? So what I say, while L, now let's say I have been given this. Okay. Star star AA, and then you have here slash slash slash. Now I have to ignore this. I have to ignore this and I have to reach here. So while what I'll do inside while L is less than R and your L is not is alpha. Your L string L is not alphanumeric. So if that is the case, my string L, my string at the point L is not alphanumeric. I need to keep moving it, L plus plus. So now my L has reached here. Okay. Now R, while L is less than R and this is alphanumeric? No. So we have to ignore. This is alphanumeric? No. This is alphanumeric? No. This is alphanumeric? Yes. So I make R minus minus. Now my both L after this step and after this step, both L and R are pointing to alphanumeric characters. So now I have to check if, but this could be this ways. So how are you going to check? If 2 lower SL is equal to 2 lower SR. Makes sense? Then what? L plus, then what? If it is not equal, we will do it this way. You can do it either way. If it is not equal, so you can just return false here. Make sense? And then you can just combinedly write L plus plus R minus minus, because we're still going on with the next. Now your L reaches here, your R reaches here. Now let's say this was capital, so we have this security check in place. And if I completed this entire string length and I did not return false, because had I returned false, I would not have reached here, right? Return statement, after the return statement, we do not get to execute all the lines given below, right? So if I did not reach up to this point and I have not returned false yet in my question, I will return true after this while loop. And that is it. I hope it makes sense, right? So what's your time complexity? Big O of n. What's your space complexity? Big O of 1. If you still have any doubts, if you want me to make some reclarifying videos on this, if you're not able to understand two-pointer yet, how and why are we using it, what is the time complexity, how is the time complexity calculated, you can always let me know the same in the comments or in the G-forms attached. I'll make sure to address your concerns, right? With this, I plan to take your leave. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.